do they understand how each other sees the world is my question.
I don't think so. In fact, no, because I hear all the time, I just can't even understand. I can't even imagine what they're seeing. It's like,
So
why
to
are
me
they thinking?
that's the problem is they don't have the capability, they haven't done the homework, they haven't done the effort, whatever, to understand the other person's thoughts.
I think
You
that's
don't
step
have to
one.
agree with the thoughts, you have to
No,
understand them,
you have to at
right?
least understand
And
them.
that's I think what I'm getting at with my effort on this is you put yourself in the mindset of that person, and you assume that they're not idiots, that they're actually smart people, and then you try to figure out how they could think that way and get those opinions and still be rational people. And when
Yeah,
you come to that point, then you're better equipped to have a conversation that actually delves into this.
yeah. I think you need to understand them. Like, why do you believe that? How does it work? And does this always work? I just ask a bunch of
But
questions,
to me,
right? To them.
that's the first step. That's the thing we're defining here is how do you convince someone or talk to someone or have a conversation with someone who is totally opposite of you. You need to understand them first.
So then, I think if you would have okay, if you had asked a better question, Tony
Mm-hmm.
Robbins says, "You want better answers? Ask better questions." If you would have asked me, like, what would be a generalized approach that you would use to help convince somebody to change?
I
I'd be
asked you
like,
how
"Oh
would
yeah,
you
I have an
change
answer for
someone's
that."
mind. Is basically what I asked you. And you
To
said,
change their mind.
well, what's it worth to me? And I'm like, that's
Yeah.
irrelevant to my question.
Well, it wasn't
I don't
irrelevant to
care what it's
me.
worth to you. I'm saying, how would you change someone's mind? And and then I said, and then I added the premise that you know, I'm assuming that the people who have an opinion that you don't agree with think they're right and have some kind of logic behind it.
Well,
That was the second one.
see, and I didn't ask the best question either because I should have asked like, why is that important to you? Like, it's not important to me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why should I do that?
And you were talking about money, and this has nothing to do with money in my mind. This is the way you go about changing someone's mind, which in my argument is you change their understanding of the world, which includes more facts, more self-awareness, more whatever.
That can work sometimes. I think if you can change their perspective, that can help.
Again, you change their understanding of the world. It's the same thing. We're saying the same thing.
Well, but that they may not include facts, though, right?
Sure. I didn't say it has to have all those things. Your perspective, your understanding of the world, your perspective of the world. For some people, that's facts. For some people, that's opinions. For some people, that's feelings. For
Okay.
the